Something about myself. My name is Agueh. I am a Kenyan, born in Kenya. I am a father to 3 children. I am a husband to 1 wife. I am a born-again Christian. I love the Lord. About the project I do, I am the director and I run Wings of Hope Rescue Home here in Kenya, Nairobi, the capital city. We started this project in the year 2016, and basically the project is about rescuing homeless and unsupported pregnant teenage girls, victims of rape and child sexual abuse. We give them a place they can call home, and basically we just become parents to these teenage girls. We work with them through pregnancy. At 9 months, we take them to hospital for delivery. After delivery, we bring the girls back home together with their children, their babies, and we train the teenage mothers at this point on how the basics of motherhood. How do you feed your baby? How do you clean your baby? How do you identify sicknesses in the baby? And so that they can let us know, we take these babies to hospital. And after a breastfeeding period of 6 months, we try to identify which level of schooling these girls ever reached, because remember, they are girls below the age of 17. This is school-going age. So we try to identify what level of schooling they ever reached, and then we approach the schools around Wings of Hope Rescue Home. We seek for vacancies for these girls, we place them back in school to give them an opportunity where they are again going back to study, where they can chase their childhood dreams like any other girl out there and be whatever they ever dreamed of being in life. Wings of Hope Rescue Home is located here in Nairobi, in the capital city of Kenya. Kenya is in the East Africa, part of Africa, along Kambundo Road, at a place called Kamulu, here in Nairobi. We started the project in the year 2016, and this was after we saw on the media, on the social media, and even the major media houses, the statistics that were going around of abandoned babies. Babies who get born, and then within a few hours, the mothers throw them away in dustbins, in pit latrines, some are deserted on hospital beds. So we sought as Wings of Hope to play a role to stop this abandonment of babies. And that is how we got up with the idea of rescuing these pregnant teenage mothers and working with them through pregnancy so that they don't think about abandoning and throwing away their babies. Yeah, so the Wings of Hope Rescue Home majorly rescues homeless pregnant teenage girls below the age of 17 who have been abused and forced into pregnancy by way of rape and child sexual abuse. Currently, we have 27 teenage mothers in the facility. 25 of them have already delivered. 2 of them are still pregnant, and they will be delivering very soon. Since we started the project, we have been able to help 62 girls, and we thank God that we are helping more as we continue. The project, the Wings of Hope Rescue Home, takes care of these girls by way of giving them a place they can call home. So it is a home where these girls stay, and then later on they stay at this particular home with their babies after they have delivered. So the help that we give them is first of all providing them a place they can call home, because most of them don't have a home to stay in. Number 2, we provide them with the essentials of teenagehood. We provide them with food, we provide them with clothing, we provide them with the basic necessities, the sanitary towels, the toiletries that they need. We provide these girls with counseling services. We look around and hire counselors, we look around and get volunteer counselors who come to counsel them through the scenarios that they have been. And then finally, we also provide them with an education. Remember, most of them dropped out of school a long time ago. So we place them back to school and help them acquire an education, which is a very basic gift for a teenage young mother of their age. at Wings of Hope, we have staff that we have employed. Staff, we have a resident nurse, a professional nurse, who takes care of the medical issues and refer those issues that she's not able to handle to a medical facility. We have caregivers, we have a gardener, somebody who takes care of our gardens and the security at the home. We then have caregivers who help with the cooking of meals, who help with the taking care of the babies when the mothers are in school. And it is a one big united team that is dedicated to making sure that the mother and the babies are comfortable, are clean, are healthy, and they get their meals on time. So we have a dedicated team that we thank God has put together to help us do what we do, and I assure you we are doing the best we can for the children. The challenges at Wings of Hope, remember we are dealing with young babies, very little babies, and we are also dealing with teenage mothers of very tender age, below the age of 17. So their challenges mainly are with the provisions of the daily needs that they need. These girls and their babies need food, they need to be kept clean, they need to bath on a daily basis, they need to go to school. The biggest challenge of all is acquiring counseling services. Remember, these are professional services and they are so expensive to get in Kenya. People want to be paid a lot of money. The daily foodstuffs, the clothings, the school fees. So our major challenge is financial, whereby we need to pay rent for the premises that the girls live on. We need to buy food, we need to pay for electricity, we need to pay for water supply that we get. We need to pay school fees for these girls when they go back to school. Remember, our children have also grown to school going age. So our babies are also in school. The eldest is now in grade 4. We have many of them in grade 2, in grade 1, many of them in playgroup, and all of them, we need to pay for their school fees. So our major challenges are financial, and that is why we even require to have volunteers coming to be with us so that they can tuition these children, they can help teach these girls the subjects that are difficult for them in school. We need volunteers to come and give medical services and look at our medical status and advise us on the best way forward. People who are trained in health services, volunteers who are trained in masonry. We need repairs to be done. Some of our furnitures are broken and we need carpenters to just come and help us repair those broken furnitures. We need volunteers in terms of baby care. People can just come and play with our babies. People can just come and tuition and teach our babies the subjects that they find difficult in school. We need volunteers. Our kitchen needs repair. We need to repair our kitchen and put it to the modern standards. So we need masonries, we need carpenters who can come and help us repair our kitchen. Our tanks, water tanks, needs people who are enlightened on how to keep them safe so that our water is also safe for drinking. So that is why we need volunteers. And actually we need volunteers from every field of life, because we are dealing with children who need so much services from different fields of life. So we need volunteers. If you're there and you wish to come and volunteer at Wings of Hope, just get in touch with the CI visitors team, get in touch with our partners, or you can get in touch directly with us, and we will be more than much welcome to welcome you to host you and come and be part of our team. At Wings of Hope, we have so many success stories since we started. The fact that our girls deliver safely, and we have never had a girl who has lost her life at birth or a child. That is already a success story, and we thank God, because again, like I said, most of these babies would have been abandoned. Some of them either would have been aborted at some stage. But the fact that the babies and the teenage mothers are alive and are doing so well, that is a success story to us. Another success story is the fact that these girls are able to go back to school. Most of them had given up in schooling because they never had somebody to support them back to school. They never had anybody to encourage them to go to school. But once they get at Wings of Hope and they deliver safely and they finish the breastfeeding period, we bless all these girls back in school.